live on Facebook. Say what's up real quick, man.
What's going on? What's going on, Dante Nation fans? Bo Matt.
Bo Matt, Terrence Crawford training right here.
Watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Terrence Crawford, he did this recent interview with DAZN, and they were asking him about him possibly fighting against Shawn Porter next, saying that there's been talks that Bob Arum wants to make the fight. Terrence Crawford, you yourself, you said if this fight happens, it's going to be up to me and Shawn Porter to make the fight. What's going on with those negotiations or those talks? This was the question. And what Terrence Crawford said in response probably surprised a lot of boxing fans. Because Terrence Crawford, he said that's really not a fight that he's focused on or even worried about. He said he's focused on other things, which I believe he means he's focused on trying to get other fighters in the ring. Then a reporter, he asked Terrence Crawford, he said, so you're not even interested in a Porter fight? And TC, he said, well, if we had to fight and it made sense, then it would be a fight that me and Porter would both agree upon. But then he said, I think that's a fight that me and Porter should not discuss right now because there's nothing on the table for me. Now, the first thing that has to be noted is Terrence Crawford is good friends with Shawn Porter, which is the main reason why he's not too much in a hurry to fight Shawn Porter. But on the flip side, the Porters, they're ready to take the fight, despite being good friends with Terrence Crawford. So all I can say when hearing this interview is I really, really hope Terrence Crawford has a really good backup plan. Because once again, for the longest, Terrence Crawford has been with ESPN. He's been out of the loop per se. He hasn't been able to get any of the PBC fighters in the ring. And now you have one very relevant welterweight PBC fighter that wants the Terrence Crawford fight right now. Even Terrence Crawford's promoter, Bob Arum, wants to make the fight. But for whatever reason, Terrence is not interested right now. Does this mean that Terrence Crawford has something bigger up under his sleeve when it comes to future potential opponents? Does it mean he's really going to just go after a Canelo Alvarez at 160? Or does it mean he's just focused on trying to get the Errol Spence fight? We don't know, but we'll find out soon. But once again, I really hope this doesn't backfire on Terrence Crawford. And when I say backfire, I basically mean I hope that he doesn't get locked out of, once again, the PBC party, where he can't get any of these guys in the ring. I've already told you guys on numerous occasions, I thought Terrence Crawford versus Shawn Porter made all the sense in the world, especially if Terrence could win the fight, because that would promote an Errol Spence fight and it would really make it even bigger. But once again, Terrence is not interested in the Shawn Porter fight, and I really do hope he has some bigger options out there, or better options, to make up for not taking the Shawn Porter fight. So at the end of the day, credit to Team Porter, because they were actually willing to take this fight. I just dropped a video where I was reporting what Kenny Porter had recently said. He said, give us the call. We're waiting on the phone call. They were ready to take the Terrence Crawford fight. Let's see what happens in the future. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.